Well, 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 what have we here? Hello, and thank you so much for joining me. She's back, everybody. She's back. I wasn't home when she went live, so we're going to be playing catch up a little bit. But let's see what our girl has to say.
You best believe I'm going to be grifting my life away, okay? So,
We already know, honey.
anyways, let me tell you. Hi, Becca. Yeah, I know, Tracy. I miss you guys.
Don't recognize the
If you have not become a
background.
beezer, you're going to want to become a beezer because we are going to be beezing.
Ooh, she's back in Canada. New stuff.
Guess
There's
what this
boxes.
is?
She's back in
Pillow.
Canada.
Hey, werewolves. Welcome to the Beezer Bees. Yeah, nice to see you guys. Okay. I gotta let these out.
My God.
Yes,
What
I
an
am gonna
animal.
I am gonna tell you guys.
Using her
what's been going
teeth.
on, okay, don't worry. I'm
Yeah,
just
you
waiting
better
for
tell
more
us.
people to come in. Oh, there's 1,000. Okay. Oh my gosh, sea of beezers. I'm gonna cry. Like, I seriously missed you guys. I've been through a lot these past little while.
Bet you
And
have, honey.
late. It looks like I'm in a cycle. I should be. Maybe I am. Gabrielle, Ricky, Moore.
We could only hope.
Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, sit. Hey, Belly. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, ECP. I'm so happy to see you guys. Like, you have no idea. You probably know how hard it's been for me to not go live. You know. Who stinks? Me? No, I don't actually. Okay, this better puff up. Here we go.
She's in hog heaven right now. Everybody coming in, kissing her ass.
Did you guys expect me? Oh, stink. Did you guys expect me to go live today? Maybe it's not a good time to go live.
Went live the day that Amber Lynn came back. Coincidence?
Hey, Screen. I'm tired.
Opening that pillow really took it out of her.
Time before I tell you a story time, okay? I'm just lifting this a little bit, sorry, but... Alright. Which story time do you want first?
Bitch, hey, where you been?
Yes, I miss you. Okay, so... I am live from my own freaking apartment. I'm in my bedroom. Okay, here's what happened. So... That I got... Yeah. Alright, so...
Oh my God, spit it out.
You know, when my last live, I was kind of like...
Are you kidding me? Take a good look, because this is the cleanest we will ever see this room again.
I don't start... You get a phone number and the 1-800 number start pouring in. Okay? Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta
New apartment, new phone, new number.
This is too ugly and clingy.
My God, she's gonna milk this as much as possible.
I need some... Okay. You don't know all the work I have to do. This is insane. And this is all on my own. Oh, months. Hold on. I just got to, Okay, so, yes, I'm in Canada.
Who could have predicted?
When I said on my last live stream... Let's rewind to my last live stream. When I said on my last live stream that I'm getting the hell out, I meant it. And I want to make this very clear, okay? I love Kuwait. I appreciate the almost 3 years I came back on and off there, okay?
Yeah, we can tell by how much you explored on your own, learned about their culture, respected their rules and culture. Yeah, we can tell how much you loved Kuwait.
Like, I had some really good times there. It is a beautiful country, but it's not for me because
Kuwait arc is over, everybody. The Kuwait arc is over.
I need to be in a country where I won't get like a big fine or put in jail for you know how my mouth is, right?
Being you, yeah, we get it.
Julia is with Salah, and Salah and Julia are very safe. I'm not going to tell you where they are right now, but I basically was waiting to go live so that I could just focus on Jarella S Jam. Oh, and Mons, welcome to Very Important Users. So that I can. There's so much to say. What's up, S Jam? I'm glad they're safe. Kayla, loyalty beezer, it's bees in time. Kayla, ready, set, read bees. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. Okay. I know I talked to, yeah, I talked to a couple of you, and thank you so much. Like, I know who I can trust now. I've developed like few friendships on here, and I know people that, like, if you didn't spill this tea that everyone wanted, you are a good friend, you know? Down under, welcome to room work. Like, being in Canada, I'm hyper. Erica, welcome to room purpose. Sorry, they're a bit half-assed. I gotta get my story time out. So after that live stream, my last live stream, I was very emotional. And I have done some things like that, yes. Like, swearing is no-no in Kuwait, and I've done that a lot. Like, when I would get mad and swear at, you know, haters or whatever. And, but
Just summarize it that you're being you. And if I'm not adding a lot of commentary right now, it's just because I'm trying to let her just get the shit out. So I'll be doing a lot of editing in here too because she's stopping to talk to every single person in her chat and just being overall annoying.
the majority of the things, like, I was being accused of, not true. So, like,
Okay.
I'm sorry, but, like, I love Kuwait, but that organization, we won't even talk about that. Very unprofessional. Very. And they just sound like haters, you know? BBJ
Bitch, everyone sounds like a hater to you that doesn't align with you perfectly.
and Lilith, welcome for bees. You might get combo ready set bees. Dolly Vor, welcome for bees. Anything I've ever done there, Jen, anything I've done there, I might be stupid. So if I broke a law that way, okay, but I never intentionally meant to disrespect the country. Like, I feel horrified at that thought, but, like,
Okay, so obviously Kuwait is different, but I will tell you right now, the laws in my state clearly says it does not matter what your intention was. It is what you did or did not do. So for her to try to use that as some kind of excuse, I didn't know. Yeah, you did. And people tried to warn you. Your own husband tried to keep you in line. And I say husband very lightly. And you didn't give a shit because, per usual, Chantal thinks that she is invincible and above the law, above any kind of repercussion. And here she is. She's taking this so lightheartedly, like, oh my God, guys, I had to flee internationally to a different country, like it's some big joke.
I'm so impulsive. Thanks, S-Jam. Don't start giving me your rent money, pal. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm not talking about the charges. I'm not talking about all of that crap right now. I might get to it eventually, but right now, no. But no, I'm not under arrest. I never got in shit. Like, the next day, like, I turned...
Bitch, you're not under arrest because you literally left.
When Salah came home, him and I were arguing on live. We continued to, like, he's like, why are you... You need to control your mouth. Like, he's always like, you need to control your mouth.
Oh, so he's always telling you that and you don't listen, so you did know?
You need to book me a ticket to Canada. Like, stat, okay? And I was just like, the next day, like, a la tool, I was on a plane, Qatar Airways. And yeah, I'm a bit medicated because I'm a bit anxious.
What a coward.
Alicia,
always running from her problems.
Welcome, guys. Carefree, love you, Chantal. I believe you 100%. Thank you, Carefree. And I know there are, like, you guys know, like, listen, hater channels. Okay, my haters, I have one last message for you.
Yes.
You are literally doing too much. Why can't you just watch me? Like, if you want to hate watch me, whatever. But you are literally psychotic. I've even seen Kiwi Farms call my haters insane, and that says something. Okay, like it's Jim.
Well, first of all, if anything, I don't think I'm doing enough. So there's that. But also, she kind of just told on herself. So while she was away from the internet, she was obviously checking on the farms, and I'm sure all over the YouTube channels, just obsessively checking everything about herself.
Thank you, SJM, for the $2. They will. Hey, Chucky, welcome to Reporting to Recipes. They're just waiting for any little thing to just. They want the books thrown at me for breathing, like literally. And I'm just like,
Literally, that's all she did, you guys. She was breathing. And I never said that I wanted the book thrown at her. I just thought it would be funny if she was held accountable.
thank you, Chucky. Yo, you can't just like watch, like, you have to like literally. It's weird. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just like, whatever. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm staying offline. I want to set up my life um, before I go live again. I needed the time to, you know, redo my whole life without the internet watching. So I just like, yeah, welcome all new Beezers. I appreciate you guys.
Well, she's also, I'm sure, been staying with her mother, and her mom isn't going to let her film there. And I'm sure she's just been flipping the hell out because of everything that's going on. I mean, she basically fled the country because she thought she was going to get arrested. That's at least what I'm taking from this.
Carolina, hello. Right. Yeah, Monica. Yes, Mary. Chantal derangement syndrome. Yeah, Nicole. Like, Trixie, the level of hate is psychologically abnormal, right? And I think, and it's for like, I know it's for a weird reason. I realize now, like looking around, it's like people think like she's so smug, she needs to get her comeuppance. Jeffrey Dahmer's first.
No, maybe it's just because there's so many shitty things that you've done and you've never had to pay any kind of consequence for it. So people thought you were finally going to see some kind of consequence, and maybe a tiny little part of our brains thought perhaps she'd learned something from it. But no, of course, you're over there basically celebrating. I don't know that I've seen her this happy in years because she's back in Canada. She escaped the consequence again. So, but of course, it's all our problems. We are the ones with the psychological defect, everyone.
Persona. Look where we were to bees. Anyways, and I'm sorry to tell you, but you know, I'm a
God, she
very
really
low flow
is just
individual, and it's just
so
not gonna happen.
smug.
So, suck it.
Come on, I
Welcome
was
back.
hoping
Let's
for a
go to
sit and
Gatineau.
spin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, did you take care of those
SJM, how's your
bankruptcies or?
relationship with that lady? What's her name? Dar?
Sham, are
Should
you
have stayed
single? Are
gone
you
for longer.
available?
Girl was starving. I know, but I'm gonna be starving. No, that will never. Well, like mashallah, that doesn't happen. But
Yeah, God forbid you go without a meal.
I'm still married. Okay, and yes, Julia is 100% like Salah's the best cat dad. Okay. Yes, I can speak my mind, and you know what? I respect that law of Kuwait. All right, I didn't respect it when I would swear in Kuwait. Uma, so happy you got out of the Middle East before everything started, and welcome. Did you get your own place? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna get to all that, Uma. Thank you. Hey, Andre Marie. Yes, yes. They're safe. Yes, they're very safe. Okay. He's the sweetest cat dad ever. He like literally like did so much. Like
We know he showed more affection and care to that cat than he ever did you. So we understand. Now, is he going to actually feed her and clean her litter box, take her to the vet? That remains to be seen.
to prepare her everything. Like Julia's microchipped. She's good. Thanks, Monica. I
Yeah,
didn't even get a
Amberlynn,
bottle of
did you hear
water.
that?
I have to find something to drink water out of. Let's get creative. I don't know.
Just get a
It's telling me
shoe.
that
Come on, Am.
we were
Just get a
torn
shoe.
apart. I miss him and I miss Julia so bad. And I just feel like what was I talking about? No, I'm in Cornwall. Yeah, so that she can go anywhere, Katie Kate. Like Julia
Cornwall
can travel now. She has a
confirmed.
passport, certificate of health, microchip, all her vaccines done, everything. You know, all like a huge, like a traveling profile, so she can go anywhere.
So she didn't have all of that before, but now that you're on the run and everything's chaotic and you guys are trying to hide and this, you were able to do all that for your animal? Oh, okay. Okay.
Which is cool. Okay, I have so much news. What was I talking about? I respect Kuwait for having that law that they don't want. That's why when you go there, it's like peaceful. Everyone is like contained in public, quiet. It keeps people in check in a respectful way. And they have been pretty lenient because look how long I've been there and swearing and stuff. So I fully take that responsibility. But a lot of the shit, like, come on, like wanting me to be in prison for accidentally one time. Oh yeah, the oil fields. That's like they just like it's like the psychotic haters are like just waiting. They're salivating. Like for go read like Atazi's comment section. They write sermons about things that are not even true. Like how can you report me for a fake marriage or not being really
Mhm.
married when it's not
Come
it's
up with
not even
something.
true. Like we're
Come up with
legit
a
married.
lie.
There's
Come on.
no illegal loophole in the system. It was a legal marriage. We have a
Bitch, you're the
certificate.
one that said something
Like,
about
you
a
know what I
loophole.
mean? Like, get out of here. Stephanie, welcome for more bees. Jesus Christ. Welcome for bees.
She's saying all that, but if everything they were doing was so stupid and not true, then why'd you leave? Why didn't you stay and face the music and see, fight the crimes that you were accused of? If it was all untrue and so illegitimate, then what's the problem?
Hi. For the kitten, yeah. Well, it's, it doesn't matter. They, like, they basically, like, it says in the law, what they mean by that is somebody coming and making a whole ass friggin' like foundation like the OSPCA and saying give me money for the cats and actually taking it, which I believe is like money laundering. Like that's not what I paid like $70 and that's how much the vet costs pretty much. But anyway,
But yet she was the one that baited them and was saying, "Do your worst." Boo boo boo. And now you're going to be like, "Oh my god." No, sorry, it doesn't work that way.
they act like yeah, Alicia. They acted like really like unprofessional. Like they did in the document they put foodie beauty. Like what? Anyway, I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about
Yeah,
them.
because they were
I
addressing the
don't honestly
channel.
don't want to like go down that road. I don't want to give it any attention. I'm set up. I'm living my life. Yeah. I know, Monica. I didn't really look around too much, but I saw some of the deranged things, yeah. And I don't want to focus on that. Whatever.
Are we going to take bets on how long the hijab is going to stay on? How long the modest clothing is going to last? How long? Let me know in the comments.
The internet's gonna be the internet. Like, it's disgusting. Do you know how grossed out I got watching? And rest in peace to all the souls, but the Indian plane? The Indian plane. The plane in India? I'm so dumb. In Ahmedabad, India?
Wow, she's talking about some horrible tragedy that she's laughing about. Again, I'm going to be cutting some stuff out because she's already just pissing me off. Just her smugness, her insensitivity. She just thinks everything's a joke because, once again, she has got away scot free, seemingly.
There was a plane that crashed. 200, over 200 souls, okay? Thank you, Cranky. And, they all died. Freeze it, hello! Yeah, Mary. And you go in the comments, and the first thing you see is, I bet you it's because the pilot passed out from the smell. Like, the racism is just so gross. Like, ugh. It literally, like, how can you have no. People.
She's the last person that should be talking about racism, considering she's a proven racist. And the fact that she's trying to talk about this horrible thing that happened, and every other second, "Oh, yeah, it was so terrible. I heard it." It's like, just shut up. Don't talk about anything that you don't know personally about. Stay in your own lane. You have zero sensitivity. You're ignorant. We don't want to hear it from you. This just goes to show what a absolute POS she is.
Lack decent human decency and empathy. It's so weird. Squeaky frog.
So do you, and you can tell by how you're talking
Also
about
can't
it.
be too loud because I don't want to disrespect the neighbors. I don't know what it's like here. If
Do
the
you have a
walls are
roommate?
Dispo
Oh.
run. It is gross, Nicole. Once I don't have a car, and I need water. Yeah, so I don't have a car. Like I rented a
Yeah,
car
she sounds like she's got cotton
for a
mouth.
while, and I'm just like, I have never fully.
She said she was medicated. How am I just now picking up? She's high. She's stoned. The cotton mouth, her eyes look all puffy. The way she's acting, she's super happy. It's just too distracted.
fully lived alone like this, and I've never not had a car.
The house is gonna be a complete pigsty.
Yeah, Tracy. Yeah, you guys can use maybe. Mochi Foodie, where did you find the willpower to keep silent for so long? It must have been so hard. Cheers to.
Yeah, how much time do you think's gonna pass before she doxes herself?
Cornwall pizza and your monetization versus the haters. I still talk to my husband. I still love him very much, like we're still married. What did you ask me? Yeah, I hope we stay together. Yeah, I mean, we are staying together. Inshallah.
Yeah, that was a little slip. I hope we stay together. Yeah.
Like I hope nothing happens. Yeah, Gabrielle. I need to get new everything. No, I'm not wanted by the law.
How would you know?
I was a fugitive. Like, technically, I was a freaking fugitive.
So how are you not wanted by the law, you ding dong? Did she just say that was so cool?
Freaking fugitive. That is so cool.
No, it's not. It's pathetic and it's disgusting, and your attitude about it just, it's classic Chantal. Like, how is she somehow twisting in her brain like it's cool, it's positive. I already said it, but she literally had to flee the country because she was afraid she was going to go to a foreign prison. What part of that is cool? Like, she's pathetic.
And actually, I can kind of thank my haters for pushing this because I think I'll be a lot better off here.
Yeah, we know. You can
and,
eat and get high. We understand.
Anyways.
I know one thing. She better not get any frickin' pets.
Man on the run. Bees are on the run.
Yeah, bitch. Laugh it up.
My lore is outstanding. I wasn't even on the internet and I was talked about a lot more than when I was. Deftones Andy.
Yep, so live it up now because it's going to be fleeting unless she's really spicing it up back in Canada.
Oh yeah, Belly. I never liked a boring life. Yeah. How many of you? Ew. Miss Quinn, welcome to Grimper and Music Research. How many of you can say you've been a fugitive? 0.
Yeah, if Karate Joe is here.
Oh, it's
maybe,
Stinky Person. Welcome to Grimper and Music Research. And I know, like, a lot of people are probably expecting me to not wear hijab and everything. Nicole, the Stepford wife, here's a little bit to get whatever you want for you in your new place. So happy you're back and happy. Thank you, Nicole. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Even if I wasn't with Salah, I would stay Muslim because God, alhamdulillah, and I swear to God, has helped me through this in ways you'll never know, okay? Go
Oh,
bear,
so
walking
you
through
still doing your 5
trees.
times of prayer every day?
Any
Yeah, I
of you
bet.
who don't believe in God, I understand, but yeah.
Look how fat her fingers look.
Any of you who don't believe in God, I understand, but
That's just unbelievable to me. That doesn't even look like a real hand.
you know, it gradually comes out of you in your life. So we're gonna be walking. I thought, what better way? Because I was going on walks with my sister, pretty far ones. About being, if you want people to shut up about being stoned, nah, whatever. I don't care.
She is stoned, it's obvious. That might be the smartest thing though that she's ever said. Her not having a vehicle, a positive, because now she has to walk. Yes, that will be good for you.
I'm just medicated. I have pretty
Yeah,
bad
with weed.
anxiety. You know. Okay, story time about what? The whole scenario was terrifying. Yeah, Scarlett, hello.
Yeah, she's so terrified that she's laughing about being a
No, I don't
fugitive.
want to get a car. I don't want to pay a monthly payment, insurance, and gas.
She doesn't have
I
the
would rather
credit
try to
or the money
save
for
and
it.
buy one cash or something. But not now. It's too, I need to walk. I need to learn how to walk. We need a walking era. This is going to force it. I'm not paying taxi money. No.
Yeah, you'll just
An
Uber
apartment
Eats
tour, Doma?
everything.
Inshallah, someday soon. Not right now. I brought my YouTube plaque. Of course, I missed you guys. Honestly, the plane ride home. So the next day, I left, and what if, I don't know, I'm like, what if I get detained at the airport? You people make me paranoid. No, they didn't even
There were
wear the, they're
theories.
like, whatever, bye. And so I just left. And yeah, I've been on a lot of walk. Oh, I fell down the stairs. I almost died. Okay, hidden, I won't. I almost died. I'm not even joking. Me too, Cleo. Have fun at work. So, yeah, I was visiting my mom, and I was at the top of the stairs. And I don't know, I don't remember how I started falling. But you know how they say, falling backward is better than falling forward? I fell forward. He's at Mount Everest, yeah. Like, you guys, when I tell you I thought I was gonna die, I felt myself, and they're like wood stairs, they're really hard. I went forward, smack. I hit my head on this ornament she has in her landing. Cracked, I broke it. I smacked, I
If what she's saying is true, the fact that she fell down steps and her coordination and the way her body is barely hanging on, she's lucky she doesn't have a series of
I had
injuries.
the sense at the last second to lift my head though, so I wasn't smashing my face. I don't remember.
Gotta
I don't know
protect
if my
that
head hit the
moneymaker.
ornament or if my body smashed into it. Anyway, I body slammed it somehow.
My
And
God.
it took my breath away, okay? And I'm trying to breathe, I couldn't breathe. And I was I took a second to try to assess my injuries. I expected blood to start pulling up, but I was when in cartoons you see the bird spinning, that's I was spinning. And I was on my way down to get a snack, okay, because I was really hungry. And I thought maybe I should go get a snack. Boom, I fell down the stairs. And when I came to, I was like, okay, maybe not. I won't get a snack. I won't get a snack. And I went back up to my
Yeah,
bed.
bitch, the universe is like, no. The amount of money that I would pay to see this playing out, I don't know what it is, but it would be a lot.
True. And I was like, shoot. Anyway, I have bruises that are this big and black all over my body. My foot, I think I broke 2 toes. To weight bear on them, it hurts. So I'm always in pain because I'm walking around. I
Great,
had
those
to
toes are
move,
already jacked
you
up.
know? Oh yeah, it was scary. I was just I was dizzy for the night. I could have a
Okay, yeah, we
concussion.
get it.
Oh, I honestly have a bit of trauma going downstairs now because that was so painful. Oh my gosh. wow, like I have scrapes all over my body. It was bad. What were your thoughts on everyone's dumb detective work on your cameos? Thank you, Mochi. That was so.
Everyone's dumb detective work. Everyone was right. We said it sounded like she was in a car and she's obviously trying to conceal her whereabouts. So she was probably in Canada.
I took the plane ride home. Of course, it was packed. And I was sitting in the aisle seat, and there was a older Chinese guy in the right beside me on my right, and then in the window was this like obnoxious young guy, and he kept taking advantage of the free booze on board. And I'm like, watch. I was bored, so I was like, I'm gonna play a game. When the drink cart rolls around, he's gonna go, excuse me, a Stella, please. Sure enough, Speedy.
Bitch, he probably needed a drink to put up with you and your stenches and your annoying noises and overflowing into everyone else's space.
Bird, welcome to Room for Peace. I'm so happy right now. Okay. I hope it's a fresh start, you know? Honestly, the good thing about I'm acclimatized to the weather in Kuwait because it's like feels like 36 here today. I don't have AC. I have a fan. I have a cheap ass fan from Canadian Tire. It doesn't feel. This is the hot. This is the best you got. Come on, I've endured like 55-degree weather. Yeah, I'm happy too. I'm not gonna go back to Kuwait, so no, I'll visit him somewhere else. I'm not going back to Kuwait because I don't want to risk anything. Thank you.
Because
I
she's
like
a
my freedom.
fugitive, but she's not wanted
Like I
by
don't
the
want to
law.
be illegal. Why would I stay? Well, if you're not guilty, why don't you stay? No, I'm not getting locked
Mm-hmm.
up on some
Exactly.
bullshit. Getting yoink. Bye. I think I put on like a Hekate's daughter stream and like packed all night and just like I can't tell you how heartbroken my heart is that I left my husband and cat. I know, but she is very safe. We're not abandoning her. Hey, Susan. My mom, yeah. It is a strict, yeah, I know. I guess I just, and like people comparing me to Vitali, there's like a huge difference. Vitali went and did willing, like he knew what he was doing. Like he knew what he was doing would be disrespectful. Like you don't go and like, say something sexual to the cops. Like imagine I did that there, like, Um,
Just because your actions weren't as extreme as that other person doesn't make you innocent.
he stole things out of a store. Like, no, very different. I mean, if I broke the law, it was with like I had good intentions and I was just ignorant and like what.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Doesn't really work that way, sorry.
missiles flying. I know. Teardrop. Thanks, Nicole. What did it push me to come home? It pushed it, yeah. But no, I was always
Well,
like,
duh.
especially during the summer. Like the summers are really hard to endure. And then there was, yeah, that drama just like
Bitch, you were miserable there. We could all see it. Your fake husband could give a shit less. He wasn't even pretending anymore. All you were doing was sitting in that shitty, filthy apartment and eating food you didn't really like. Now you're back in Canada. It's not as hot. You got people that you know. You got your mommy there, and you're comfortable there. You can eat all the fast food your heart desires and you can get high. Number one priority, she can get high. I guarantee that's the most important thing.
I was like, no, I'm not dealing with that in my life. No way. Uh-uh. Hey, 500-pound giantess. I'm in Canada in my new apartment and I'm thirsty. The Liliala. Yeah, it's not in our plans, but thanks, Beezus. So it's closed. Kuwait arc is over. Like, this is so weird to me because this is like a show for you. This is like your Netflix 10-part series, and it's like my life, you know?
Yeah, so maybe you should stop being so butthurt when people criticize you because, again, we're not your friends. This is our show.
Did you get a bed? Yep, I have a new bed. I thought I'm just gonna get little things piece by piece because I retained a lot of valuable things from living in Kuwait with Salah. I'm still Muslim.
You
Yeah,
never were,
simple.
so
Extradite me? I don't know. I don't think so. Thank you, Saber. A lot of people like me. I love you guys. Can we go buy clothes? Maybe. Thank you, Marbles. Everything happens for a reason. The dancing. Well, how we bit it to shreds. I don't know. I had to dip. I left, Salah with a lot to do. Yes, I know. I don't
he doesn't
like.
care. He's in a red
I
room right
think
now.
people really don't think that I'm Muslim.
Nope.
Hidden Sapphire, so happy to have you back because I missed you so much. First, this is gonna be like a new arc. Yeah,
Thank
and
God.
Halal, there's a lot here. Tabas, sorry about your fall. I'm glad you. The plane ride home, the guy kept falling asleep, and like this, and his breath smelled, so I kept shoving him back. Oh man, if you've never been on a 13-hour flight, you know how I complain about them, right?
Someone encroaching your space with horrible smells? Wow. It's almost like you're getting the perspective of any other person that ever had to sit by you.
Some dishes from. Oh, I have some dishes, but not glasses. I'm not taking the hijab off for any amount of money.
Yeah, she doesn't want us to see her baldness.
Anyone contacted me from where? Yeah, I know, Gabrielle. I don't think so, pal. I can't do apartment tour. Do you know how many people, like, I'm not doxing myself. I did that one too many times before. Been contacted. No, Lily, I haven't been contacted. I'm willing to talk about it. I'm not, Look, I had to leave. I don't want my mouth getting me in any more trouble. Why am I sideways? Did I, like, break my whole posture when I fell? Why am I hunchback?
Yes, you've definitely been known for your good posture. And she's talking about, has she been contacted? I'm assuming by like the Kuwait authorities. How would they? You fled and you already said at the beginning you don't have the same phone number.
P.O. box? Maybe. Don't ask a Muslim of that. Exactly, that's disrespectful. It's true! I need something to drink water out of. I haven't. My back feels okay. Love, right? Did Jarella say?
Oh my God.
Seal mode. Oh, yeah, Issa P, you feel like a hobo.
Is no one telling her
Yeah.
she has something on
No,
her
I'm gonna
tooth?
wait,
For the
yeah.
love of God.
My room is like a decent size. It's kind of like medium size. But all I have is a bed. I got some appliances.
I can't stop staring at it.
Make an Amazon
There we
wish
go.
list. Oh, a P.O. box. Oh. Oh yeah. I just that night, the minute I got off the live, we booked a flight. I left the next day. My family picked me up at the airport. And I spent hours a day looking for an apartment. It didn't take long, actually. It was like one day I found a place. But I spent like 7 hours that day. I rented a car, I drove to a park. And the weather, I enjoyed the weather. Like, it was, I appreciate Canada even more now. Brittany Martinez, welcome to our important visa
For
recipes.
now. We
Like,
remember how much shit she talked about Canada.
Canada is a beautiful country. Amira Stewart, welcome to very important visa recipes. So many people are gonna hate me because I'm not, you know, in a jail somewhere, or I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I said before, I don't want her to be in custody because then we won't have any stories from her or any content from her. So,
Hey, Amira. So we had to like haul ass out of there. Well, I was like the next day, and I wanted to just wait till I had my own place and I was like set up a bit, you know.
and her husband that she loves so much, that is so important to her and her life, she was just kind of like, peace out. Sorry. Good luck.
Yeah. Imagine the fall time, what we can do. Cindy and Donovan. Boy. No, Pizza's not living with me. I'm married, so. And honestly, I just feel like having my own place is like what I need to do. Pizza. Oh, to ask Cindy about the ghosts. A docu. I watched like Samia Mama here and there. I don't know what to say. Oh, whatever. It's on the ground. I'm gonna say that a lot. Yeah, Belly. Pizza's his own. Yeah, Pizza's. You wish you had your own place.
All right. So she's not doing much else but just kind of, answering stupid questions, repeating herself, whatever. So I think for right now, that's probably as much information as we're going to get. She's being pretty cautious, which I can kind of understand that. So at any rate, I am glad that we had this little update. We finally know where she's landed. She's in Canada. She just moved into her apartment. She's living alone. So the Kuwait arc is over, everybody. The Kuwait arc is over. What will the future hold for her and Salah? I'm gonna guess he is just gonna fade into obscurity. I mean, what else? He's not coming to Canada, so can definitely look forward to more Canada antics in the future. And I thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.